What's going on, all you Minties? This is the Uncanny Omar with
Miss Lydia.
And what are we doing today, Miss Lydia?
We are literally unboxing the first box set of My Hero Academia, so stay tuned.
Alright, first order of business. This box set is published by Viz, and it contains the first 20 volumes. And it is surprisingly smaller than I thought it was going to be. So Lydia, we gotta take this plastic off. And how do we do that?
With the box cutter and cut away from yourself.
Cut away from yourself, that's right. That's not just Girl Scouts, that's Poppy logic. Alright, so let's get... Thanks for holding it. This opened. Thank you, Lydia. Was this what we were looking at? Or was it this we were looking at? That's cool.
Well, we were looking at the other side, but I might as well show both sides.
Alright, so we are going to look at all sides. First of all, this is a little lunchbox box set. Kind of like what they've done with One Piece and what they've done with Naruto and Bleach, which this is why it surprises me that it's this small, because here is the Naruto box set, and that's what it looks like compared to it. So it's a little longer, and this only has about 21 volumes in it too, or 20 volumes. So let's take a look at the box. Alright, so here we have My Hero Academia, volumes 1 through 20, double-sided poster, and bonus illustration booklet. We have all the kids that are going to school right here with a spoiler.
Actually, some of them are adults.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Who's this on the side?
That's a Deku.
And on the opposite side?
That's All Might.
He's so cool. Now, who are these? I'm surprised they're not walking away from a giant explosion in here. Who are these characters here?
Okay, so the first one, I'm pretty sure it's Tenya, Uraraka, Deku, Bakugo, Tsuyu, and Todoroki.
So you can tell my daughter is the one that has a little more experience with My Hero Academia than I do. I've just seen the first few... Oh, this is cool! Few episodes of the first season. I got excited about this because hardly under the box at the bottom, they don't really put anything. But here they put what the spines look like, and then the posters, double-sided poster in the art book. It does retail for $179.99. So this is the latest box set from Viz. The series is still continuing, though. Now, let's get this, because it is closed by Velcro. Opened. Ta-da! And that's what it looks like. Now, here's a question for you before we get a couple volumes open and look at the internal artwork. What exactly am I looking at? Are these heroes?
Yes.
And these are villains?
Yes.
Who are some of these villains?
So that one is Jin.
Jin?
That one is Shuichi.
Shuichi. Okay.
That's Toga.
Uh-huh.
Dabi, that one, and Shigaraki.
Okay, the only villain that I know of, because Rob played the video game, was All for One. Is he like the opposite of All Might?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Who's this guy right there?
That's Mineta.
Mineta? Dude, Mineta's awesome. Alright, so who are some of these heroes here? You don't have to name them all, just some of them.
Okay, Deku, Bakugo, Tsuyu, of course, Mineta right there.
Mm-hmm.
Momo, I'm pretty sure that's her name. Uraraka, Hiro, Tenya, and Denki, and Todoroki. Kirisame, I don't remember his name.
Dude, that dude's armor is awesome. Alright, so let's get this back open again. I want to know why dude's face looks silly like that, but maybe it's because I need to read it. So the very first thing I noticed right away is that right between volumes 18 and 19 is where they snuck in this particular little art book. And it was upside down. And this was sealed, as you saw, by plastic. So we'll look at this here in a little bit. But here are the volumes. So we have volume 1 through 20 in here. Now, of course, the series is in black and white. This is a series that started in 2014 in Shonen Jump and has been continuing. I think, oh my goodness, I think they're up to like volume 38, the last one that I announced for American release. So I'm assuming in Japan, it is still ongoing. But yeah, I think 38 was the last volume number here in America, and it was still continuing. So this is volume 1. And this series has spun out so many other miniseries. It really does feel like in like the Japanese version of like X-Men or First Class. It spun out the Vigilantes, the Team Up, and I think the other one was Smash. They all have different art styles and they're done by different creators. Man, there's some killer artwork in here. And speaking of artwork, I talked about how the other series have different artists, but the main creator of this series, the writer and artist, who is it, Miss Lydia?
Kohei Horikoshi.
Kohei Horikoshi. He has been doing this since 2014 and building this world. Like, a lot of these show up in the top, 10 best graphic novels being sold in America, and that's, in the... That's awesome. Based on the New York Times. So the basic premise of this is that these characters live in a world where they all have superpowers, right?
Magical powers!
They're not magical powers, they're superpowers. So yes, based on the X-Men, based on the Avengers, Justice League, and I want to say some of the population doesn't, right? But the people that do, aren't they called quirks, I think?
I don't know. Quirky, quirks.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're not called. I'm pretty sure it's their powers. I don't know. I got all my knowledge from 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Obsessed with it.
This is so outdated. I'm so sorry. I'm behind.
You should.
All right, let's see. Let's look at a future volume here. I like this one. This is volume 16. And these covers are awesome. And one thing may have noticed is that they have the box here on the left, like American Comics did, like Marvel Comics, like DC Comics. They used to have the stuff up here at the left, like the headshots or the team shots. And I love that. So, this is really a love letter to Western comics. And it's insane to think about how much this has sold and, selling better than Western comics. Because it's worldwide. It's a huge phenomenon. Did I say phenomenon?
Yeah.
I meant phenomenon. Uncanny Omar talked pretty one day, Lydia?
Uncanny Omar talked pretty one day.
I appreciate that. All right, let's look for this poster and then look at the covers here. All right, so here is the two-sided poster that I don't know anyone hangs up or not. I assume most people are normal people when they hang up their posters. But as far as me, I don't hang these up. I put them right where they belong, inside of the box set. So let's take a look at these covers together.
So inside the box is absolutely nothing else.
You're right. There's no decorative pictures or any kind of symbols in there. It's just empty. White box. So here we have volume 1. And we're going to go through these covers here. Volume 2. Lydia, what does that make this one?
Volume 3.
That's right. Volume 3. And I do notice something right away. Is that they kept the ISBN down here of these volumes. And that means that this is the exact same book that you're buying off the stand. All you're getting for $179.99 is that box set. And I guess the box set and the art book and the little poster. Yeah. So it is identical to what you'll be getting on the newsstands. If you buy your books from newsstands. Oh, here we have Volume 8. I love that cover. That's awesome. These really do remind me of X-Men, Justice League, Spider-Man covers. I think they're awesome. And even the background design. Although I do see a little bit of Bleach back here. That All Might, is that one of your favorite characters of all time?
I know that he's strong.
You know that he's strong. All right. I have a couple of statues of these characters that I collected over the years. Because I do like the character designs, but it was a series that I didn't keep up with. And like I said, I only watched a few episodes of the first season. So maybe it's time to read some of this. We'll take some of this with us to TFCon. And we can read together, Lydia. You can read it to me in the car as I'm driving.
No, I get car sick.
And it seems like, seriously, Horikoshi's artwork remains the same. Not that it was bad to begin with, right? Because you see a lot of artists, we've already looked at this one. You see a lot of artists that evolve over time. This dude, right? Who is this guy?
Mm-hmm.
He's awesome. And I was just talking about how it just remains the same and it looks awesome. But you see a lot of mangaka that evolve with time, like Tai Kubo, Akira Toriyama, just to name a few of mangaka that over time and their art get better and better. But to me, it looks like Horikoshi's art just looks the same as it did in Volume 1. I don't really see an evolution. Not that it's bad, because it was awesome to begin with. So that's an interesting cover right here.
Playing music.
It's a cute girl. She looks like the female Majin Buu. That's right. I'm dating myself. Which wasn't even a thing back in my day. Female Majin Buu was like a new thing. And here is... Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, these covers are great. I'm sorry it's not 2 years ago when you were into this, but it's now. But this is the last volume that's collected in here. 20, I assume there's going to be a second box set with it, volumes 21 through 40 when that one comes out. Let's look at the illustration booklet. So this is stuff that has not been previously collected. It is a softcover booklet, and it's only available through the box set. So it's the same paper stock that they use for the manga. So it's this matte paper that they're using for the manga that they're using here. So
the book.
I'm not destroying the book. So there is some art bleeding through from the opposite page, like so. Actually, there's art bleeding through from this particular page when there's lots of whites. But it's art that has never been previously released, and I'm sure there's going to be an art book, and if not by now, there's many art books. So this series has inspired anime, video games. I think there's a stage play, but it's huge and still is huge in Japan, and I love it. And I think there's going to be some tie-ins to like some Marvel comics. Marvel
what?
and Marvel and Viz are working together on bringing like some characters
Captain
to cross
America?
over. Captain America. You really think of Captain America instead of X-Men when I've raised you wrong. All right. So we put them back in, and this is what they look like. I love that uniform look. What do you think, Lydia? Does each volume stand out to you?
I guess so. Like, well, some of the volumes are the same color. You can still tell how it stands out because of the character.
I do like that it's uniform, though. Like, you have the number right here, the logo of Viz down at the bottom, the character in their uniform, which is what they used here. I didn't even notice until now. So I like that a lot. I think they put a lot of thought into this. I just wish it had been a little bit bigger, like maybe the other ones that I've been accustomed to. But that is My Hero Academia. It's an ongoing manga series. Maybe Lydia and I can do a family review one day, because I do miss doing reviews with you. I know you're busy reading X-Men and Transformers, but maybe we could take a break.
Now, if you're interested in purchasing this box set, check out our sponsors.
If you live in Europe and are interested in buying and pre-ordering Omnis, then you should definitely check out Walt's Comic Shop in Berlin, Germany. They have the cheapest pre-order prices for Marvel and DC books within the EU, flat rate shipping of €12 for all EU countries, bulletproof packaging, and all emails will be answered within 24 hours. They offer a huge selection of out-of-print books. Just head over to waltzcomicshop.com for more great deals and rare titles. And for a limited time, you can use the code nearmintcon, all one word at the checkout, to get free shipping for all EU countries with your first order of over €40. Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for Omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. This episode is brought to you by cheapgraphicnovels.com, your online home for graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They have excellent shipping and prompt and helpful service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And don't forget that CGN also takes pre-orders. That way you don't miss out on the hottest releases. And they are currently running a special promotion for you Minties. If you're a first-time customer, after receiving your order confirmation email, reply back to that email and let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way. They will then apply a free shipping promotional credit to your next order in the US. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discount, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more.
So, that was our overview of this box set. Make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, ring that bell for notifications, support us on Patreon and Spreadshop.
Thank you, Lydia. Wow, it's like you've listened to your your poppy do this over and over again. So yes, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Everyone stay healthy and safe out there.
Stay minty.
Much love and stay minty. Good job, kiddo.